My name is Natalie and you're on my YouTube channel, and today I'm going to be continue stitching our poinsettia flower. This is a stitch along, and if you want to join my stitch along you can check the video description below and there will be a link what is this stitch along about and how to join. On the last stream I was stitching those petals and you can see how they turned out. I really love how they are sparkling and realistic, but we were just using just a basic satin stitch and just a little bit of long and short to make it a little bit shadow in the center of the petal, so it's not complicated as you may think. So, and on my previous live stream, I was teaching those branches and snowflakes. So if you missed those videos, you can watch it again, and there will be a link to my playlist in the video description, so you can watch it in anytime you want. So for today's petals, I will use a combination of two colors. So those are next colors that I'm going to be using. The base of the petal I will be stitching with this color, and I will add the shades and the shadows the same way I did for the previous petal using this color. So the next petals are going to look a little bit darker and it's going to be a little contrast between those two petals. And as you may guess, next bigger petals, they will be even darker. I will use those two colors to stitch them. So let's start. I will place my hoop in the hoop stand, so it will take a while, and I will start stitching with you. How you guys been doing this weekend? I had a nice week last week on Thursday and Friday. I have an experience now with local country markets. That was an interesting experience. Erin says he's been really busy with Christmas stuff, but it was good. Oh yes, I was super busy too. That Christmas market, which I was taking part in, it was an interesting experience. Like, Ukrainian Christmas festival, I've been last weekend. It was much more like active and it was so busy. Lots of people was there, like it was an entire concert and it was a lot of fun. But this one, like a country market, it was like more calm, less people was in this market, and not many people was there, but it was nice. Um, but I still made some sales, like people were buying my Christmas ornaments, like snowflake ornaments and needle minders. I noticed that my embroidery kits are probably too much, they look too complicated, too advanced, like people were not buying my embroidery kits for more complicated patterns like sunflower that I have and snowdrops. It probably looked too scary for them. So I understand that they want mostly something like for beginners. So for such market, I understood that I need to make more basic kits, some basic for beginners. But even I had some basic kits available. I had the pumpkin kit and the snowflake kit. Not everyone was like ready to dive into embroidery, so I have some specific items, so I probably need to try some other markets, like not regular markets, but like fiber arts market or something like this. So people were more ready to try hand embroidery on those market. I think so. So yeah. Um, I even sold one of my original embroideries. I wasn't going to sell the Christmas tree, but one woman, she wanted to have it so badly, so I had to sell it to her. So but I also want to have it for myself, so I need to find the same fabrics that I used for that project, and I need to stitch it. And I have a nice story to tell about the first day of the markets. It was 2 days, and on Thursday it was a little bit boring. Not many people visited the market, and there was one girl. She bought an embroidery kit for snowflakes, and she, with her mom and two sisters, they were selling earrings and watercolor gift cards and different stuff close to me and on the another table. And I suggested her, so if there is no much people visiting, I can teach her while she is here, because I asked them if they will be there tomorrow. They say that they will go to another city and they will be on another market. So I decided to teach her because I saw the huge spark in her eyes, and she was definitely interested in trying the embroidery, and she was so excited to try, and that's why I decided to teach her, to make a little workshop for her. So and she was doing really really well, because she was probably knows how to work with the needle and thread, because she was crocheted a lot of earrings, and she knows how to work with teeny um, materials. And so yeah, she was doing really great. And I have a few photos of her and me how we were stitching on the market, and I will share it on Discord today. So that's a story about the first market. And the next one, it was on Friday, and my friend Evelyn, she wanted to go with me, so we've been there together. And I took my flower crown for me and for her, and we were wearing the Ukrainian style flower crown. And I made a picture, and I also share it on Discord for you. She looks really, really cute with this flower crown, like a Ukrainian girl. Oh, that's so sweet. Maybe you sparkled a new hobby for her. Yes, definitely. That girl, she was Rebecca. Her name was Rebecca, and she told me that she is learning sewing. So, and I told her that she can implement some embroidery on her sewing projects, like for dresses and anything, because she's sewing from the cotton or linen fabric. It's a natural fabric, it's not stretching, so she definitely can use it. And I think she will probably she will not forget embroidering and how I was teaching her. So I think I inspired her for continuous teaching, and I hope to see some embroidery projects on her Facebook. So I subscribed for her Facebook. Now we are friends on Facebook. So it's so nice how you can meet a lot of local people, a lot of crafters, support each other, like buying from each other and sharing posts and videos from each other. It's so nice. So next day it was even more fun. It was more people, but yeah, I still didn't make much on those markets, so it was enough to pay for the tables and for the gas because we needed to get there somehow. Because like it's about 30 minutes from my city. Hi Pamela, how are you doing? Where is Christine? Where is Melanie? I saw her, like Christine's Christine's project on Discord. She's teaching on the yellow fabric, and I'm so excited to see how it will turn out. I also saw one more project on purple fabric. It was Erin. This is it's what your project. Yes, I saw. It's so beautiful. I can't wait to see how it will turn out. Please share your projects, like pictures in progress. Don't wait to until you finish the entire project. I want to see the progress shots. Do you think you will use the colors from the pattern like I did, or you will choose your own colors? You probably need to choose your own colors, compare like and make sure that it will go well with your fabric color. So that's just a satin stitch, and I'm almost finished filling this area. And I'm using 3 strands of floss. And if you missed that part, it was number 891. The same color I was using here for mixing with the light threads. So those petals that are the smaller petals that are inside, it was very simple to stitch, but for the next bigger petals we will need to use some long and short shading technique, but don't be like, don't be afraid. It's not gonna be so much complicated. You just need to try it. If you never tried it, you just you will learn on the go. Erin says that she's using my colors. I'm sure it will look out on the purple. It will work out on the purple. Yeah, probably. When you made the material pick for Patreon, you've laid out the threads on purple and they looked great. All right, I have that background that I like to use. Yeah, it should look great then. Ah, what a nice week it was. But I'm glad that I finally have more time for this project because last week it was super busy, and the week before because I needed to prepare for those markets. And this week I will have two more live streams. I will have one on Wednesday, and the next one is going to be on Friday. Pamela says I haven't started yet, but I'm very excited about this. Yeah, me too. I'm so excited that I can finally move forward and stitch this poinsettia flower. So on Wednesday, so I'm stitching these petals today, and I will finish all the petals today and tomorrow. And on Wednesday we will be stitching the big leaf, and on Friday we will stitch the green leaf that you see around this flower. And it's probably that's going to be the last live stream. So I will. It looks like I will finish stitching this poinsettia this week. That's nice to hear. Because I want to give you guys one more embroidery design matching with this one, and I will probably I will have time to start stitching it actually, so it will be one more stitch along. That's nice. So maybe we will also stitch the center of the flower today. I'll show you which kind of beads I'm gonna use in the center, but it should be like a uh, golden beads. I have a few versions, and I will see just which one will work best. I have to finish two projects for Christmas beads. Which kind of projects are you working on right now? Because when I had some free times in the evening, I couldn't stop stitching my snowflakes, and I made two more versions. I will show you now. You probably saw it on Discord. So here is it. This is a golden version. I already stitched both sides, so all I need is left is to put them together and sew them and stuff it with felt leftovers. And this is how it's gonna look like. I think it's pretty cute. And I also tried this golden design on the blue felt, and I don't think it will work out. It's like it's kind of lost on the light blue. I will probably need to find some darker royal blue shade so the golden threads and the sequences will stand out much better. And I finally have a Christmas tree. I'd love to finish it this week. And what are your Christmas gift projects, Pam? Yeah. Tell us more about your gift projects. Okay, I just finished stitching this petal, and I can jump and make another one because I still have a lot of threads left, and it looks like I have some time. So I will be jumping this way. because I like to start stitching from the point of the petal. But I don't know, maybe I will continue stitching it later. I will park my thread for now. So yeah, I will probably finish stitching this petal. And now I'm switching to the smaller needle. And I'm switching to another color. I will use a 666 color. And I'm gonna use only one strand of floss. So on Saturday we went, or no, on Sunday morning we went to search for some Christmas tree. And because I really wanted to have a Christmas tree this year because I didn't have it for almost 3 years since we moved from Ukraine, and because of this war and constant moving, we didn't have a Christmas tree. But this year I decided I want to have a Christmas tree because at least it's a small one. So we went and bought one Christmas tree in Canadian Tires, but we unpacked it and we didn't even really like it. And then we went to visit our friends. We were playing um, Monopoly, like a cash flow desktop game. And I told them about the Christmas tree we just got, and they gave us their Christmas tree, the previous one, because this year they bought a new one, a bigger one, because they moved to their own house, and now they have a lot of space. They know that they will not have to move anywhere because they just in the process of getting here. So they gave us their Christmas tree. It's like a perfect one for my case. It's a small and it's free. So I will go ahead and return that Christmas tree that we bought in Canadian Tires because it was like $125 and we don't really like it. So we will return it, and I'm gonna be looking for some Christmas tree decorations, like something simple. Maybe I will go to Dollarama or Dollar Store and find something nice. And I will finally hang my Christmas tree decorations that I made myself, those snowflakes ornaments. So what I'm doing right now, I'm trying to do some long and short shading like I did for the previous petal, but I don't know if I like it. You know why? Because I like this one, and I think it looks great with the shading inside. I like the transition from the light to darker slightly, but I don't really like this one for some reason. I don't know, maybe I should do the shading with a light color. I need to try. What do you guys think? Should I continue doing long and short shading? Like, I came up here. If you are doing it for the first time, you don't know how to keep the same stitch direction. So here is a tip. You came up here and you can put your needle and you can like move it between, go between the threads uh, until you will get to the point where it is the center of the leaf. So this is going to be the perfect stitch direction. So you can do it this way, like this. I don't think that even darker red will work. I kind of see that I want to add a lighter shade. Or I need to use 2 strands of floss, so this darker red color will stand out and will be like adding some more contrast. Because this next petal looks much more darker. Oh, sorry guys, you cannot post pictures in the YouTube chat, but you can post pictures on Discord chat. Pamela says, I was trying to send you a picture of what I'm working on for my daughter. She's brand new grandmother and I don't see the way I can send you the picture. If you're talking about the chat in YouTube, so yes, you cannot send pictures here, but on Discord you can. If you are a member of my stitching club, or if you maybe was stitching my embroidery designs, you should be able to have access to the Discord chat. Or if you can't, if you don't have it, please send me an email or contact me on Instagram or Facebook, and I will give you the link. So, okay, I don't know about this petal. I will probably stitch it and I will leave it, and then I will stitch another petal, and I want to take a look how it looks like if I will add those kind of shading with light color. I think it will look much better, and it will look much better in combination with this petal too. Hi Christina! I love the fabric color choice. It's gonna be yellow. I didn't expect that color, but I'm so excited to see how it's gonna look like. Please share the progress pictures with us on Discord. So you told that your flower will be pink, right? And you will be using all pink shades? That's gonna be so beautiful. I can't wait to see it. Because there is a pink poinsettia in the nature, right? I saw it on some markets. Hmm, I don't know. Okay, I will leave this petal as it is for now, and I will go and I will stitch this one, and I will make the lighter shades with a light color just to see how it looks like. Because I'm not sure that I really like this one. I will definitely need to test the colors for the next petals because see, you don't know how it's gonna look like as a result, so you need to test before live stream, right? It's so good to get back to stitching actually because I was missing this. You know, on the market, especially when it's calm and it's not crowdy, you feel a little bit boring, and I regret that I didn't take any progress project with me for the to the market, because I could stitch something, you know. It's fine. I will catch up on this week. And I will definitely use two strands for the shading part for this petal. I think it's gonna look much better. I will need to thread a new thread. You cannot imagine how much uh, how it was messy in my studio today because of those two markets. It was such a mess here, so I had to clean it. So I was cleaning it in the morning, and now it looks much nicer. But it still needs some work to finish cleaning, and it's all gonna be done. I need to hang my embroideries on the wall because I took them for the market. People were thinking that I'm selling the original art and they were trying to buy it, but I couldn't even imagine the price for my works. And I wasn't going to sell them because I don't want to give them to anyone, you know. Those are mine. Sorry, but you need to stitch it yourself. So, but I took them for inspiration so people could see how they can learn and how they can do that in future they can learn all those techniques. Um, Maybe at the market you can have a friend teaching one of the project while you sell. That way people can see how simple it can be. I already had my friend. It was Evelyn. She was with me on Friday, and she was teaching the blooming cat. So maybe it will help on some fiber markets. And on Thursday, I had the girl, she was teaching the snowflake. So I was showing that, see, she is stitching it for the first time and she's doing really good. So you can do it too. So yeah, maybe it helped because I still sold a few kits with snowflakes. Maybe it was thanks to that girl. I don't know. But I definitely want to see the reaction of people and how it will go on the fiber markets. Those are should be like people who came to find some materials, some fabric. Maybe there will be a lot of cross stitchers, quilt makers, some quilters, and it's like people are close to my niche, and it's going to be easier to invite them to try some new craft. That's what I'm thinking. I know that there is one market in PI. I need to subscribe to it maybe and see when in the next is the next one is going to be. So maybe I will take a part in that market, and I will also have I will participate in Ukrainian markets for Easter. They will do the Easter market, so I will definitely go there, and maybe I will make some small embroidery pieces for selling. I'm thinking about little floral eggs decorations, something simple. And I also have in mind the idea about vareniki. I can make them from felt and add some embroidery on it, and it will be like decoration. Um, yeah. And I will need to think which kind of embroidery beginner kits I need to restock for that market. Maybe I need to make some new embroidery kits, something beginner friendly, um, Easter, for the Easter topic. Maybe I will make a kit for that bunny um, rabbit, that simple rabbit pattern I have. Maybe I will create a new one. I will need to think about it because I cannot sell Christmas snowflakes on that market. It should be something for the Easter topic. So it could be Vareniki, Easter eggs, and maybe I will make embroidery kits for those Easter eggs and rabbit, something like this. Easter is so beautiful with all of the pastels. Okay, I'll try to use some pastel colors. Okay, almost done with this petal. And one more tip for you guys, if you want to make sure that you are following the right stitching direction, there is a pattern with stitching direction guidelines on my on Patreon right now, and it's going to be on my Etsy shop soon. And you can actually print this pattern on your fabric, like Christina did. So you can find sticky paper. It's like a freezer paper, I guess. I know why do you guys call it freezer paper and how it's related to the freezer and freezing and refrigerators and frozen stuff. I don't know. Please explain me. But you can place your fabric on this freezer paper. Make sure you cut on the edges and that it has the exact the same shape as your paper, and you can put it in your printer and print on it. Just make sure that you make the lines not so bright, like lower, like make it like transparent somewhere. You will need to edit the picture, make it or transparent or less, reduce the brightness of this pattern, so it will not be like juicy black lines on your fabric. It should be like light gray or slightly light gray. It would be perfect because those lines are permanent, and you will need to, when you will be stitching, you will need to keep it in mind. You will need to go outside of the lines, like outside with your stitches, so you will cover all those lines, so you will not be seeing it from the front. But that's a great way how to transfer the pattern, and you will not need to do any hand drawing. You will not need to use some stick and stitch paper. Yeah, grayscale mode. So you use grayscale mode on your printer, right? So it's gonna be like gray. It shouldn't be like black, dark black, because it is too much. You will need to do a lot of stitches to cover those lines. So, okay, so I want to try to mix this color with a lighter shade. So I will use, I will try one strand of this color. And I want to see how it will look like. I think it's gonna look much better, but I'm not sure. Maybe for this battle I will need to try a darker shade, maybe this one. I will see. Okay, just one strand. And yeah, about this method, when you are printing the design onto the fabric, you should also keep in mind that what kind of ink this printer is using, because if it's inkjet printer like I have, this ink can bleed into your fabric and into your threads. So keep it in mind if you are planning to wash your embroidery. I don't know, maybe the situation is better with laser printers, and it will not bleed when you are washing it. If you guys know it, maybe you tried this method, maybe you already washing your embroidery, and you can let me know how it's gonna work if you are washing it. I will be happy to hear from you in the comments below. But yeah, this is an easy method, very quickly pattern transfer into the fabric. When I'm washing away the stabilizer from the snowflakes that I make, I still have to deal with some ink that stays on my threads. So I need to add some soap or shampoo, even sometimes even 2 times to wash it away. So yeah. So how do you like this version of the petal so far? Does it look better? Sometimes my thread just I'm using just one strand and it can be like hidden between the first layer of the threads because I was using 3 strands of floss, and so I go back and I add one more thread on the same place where I did my previous one. So make 2 long stitches and I go between and I make one short between them, and it's kind of create an illusion of long and short shading, but it's not exactly long and short shading. It's like some simple version of it. Lazy version, I would say. You know, mm, I like this version more than this one because it gives me like an effect that it's not too dark comparing to the previous petal. But I don't know. I also want to outline those petals with this dark red sparkling thread, and I want to see maybe this way they're gonna look much better. And I also have in mind to try doing long and short threads, stitches inside of the petal with this sparkling red color. Maybe it will look even better. Let me see. I will park this thread on the side and I will switch to this color, to this thread. This is Cosmo Seasons number 29. It's metallics. You can replace them with something similar on your, which you can find in your local shops. Because I'm not sure that you'll find the same exact thread somewhere in the shops. Like here in Canada, I can't find it. I can only find something similar, and I need to buy at least one skein of that floss to show you which floss you can use to replace it. Maybe I will try to visit that shop one more time by Wednesday so I can show you what kind of thread I'm talking about. But this is like that another thread. It's made in United States, and it's available in Canada too. So this petal will have the central vein with this sparking thread. Let me see how it's gonna look like with this long and short shading. It looks nice. I like it. And we also have here outlining. I will start from here and I will go to this side and then I will jump to this petal. Yes, this metallic thread is so pretty and it's so easy to work with because it's soft. It feels like more like a regular cotton fabric. Uh, so it's very comfortable to work with. And that another thread which I was talking about, which is made in United States, it's the same. It's much easier to work with, and it's also the same way. It's sparkling and it's soft. Much better than a regular metallic threads, because regular metallic threads are a little bit hard to work with. But if you have only those threads and you don't have any other options, so go ahead with just regular metallics. Just choose what you have or what you can get in your local shops and work with it. It will make your project look unique, like your own. Yeah, I definitely like how this looks like with this color combination. Like I'm talking about this petal. Let's see if it's gonna be like looking nice for this petal. So I will make the central vein first and then I will try to add some shading on the right and on the left. If I will not like it, I will just cut it out and stitch it over, stitch it again. It's not critical. Just, it's interesting how it's gonna look like if I will do it another way. Okay. Hmm. So, what to do? I'll try to do it this way. This way I will waste a lot more metallic threads. So keep it in mind if you want to continue doing this way for entire flower, because there are more petals and they are bigger. Maybe get two uh, spools of this thread instead of one. I will not say that this is a final decision, but I just want to see how it's gonna look like. So on this side there is some shading with darker color, and I added this one, and on the left side basically most of the time I have here only one color, and let me see how it's gonna look like on the left side. I'm just curious, but I almost confident in this one. I think I want to leave this one instead of this, which I'm doing right now. So what do you think? And obviously there is going to be an outline again with this metallic red metallic thread in addition to that. But I really like this petal. I will probably go ahead and continue making petals with this method. I will like it more. I'm glad that I tried the light threads on top of the darker one for this petal, so I will go ahead and make the petals around those. And I will definitely test the colors for the bigger petals, so I will be confident in what I'm doing next time. Because yeah, this time it's like improvisation. So you just saw how I do in a real life. I'm not always know what I'm doing and how exactly I want to do this. So it's just like with you. I'm not like perfect, so I also make mistakes. But I think that this one is too dark, and I want to make the next one like this one. It gives me more contrast. It looks more realistic, you know. Um, in the real life, this flower is like completely red, really juicy, dark, sometimes red color, very bright like this one, and maybe I would add some shades with this one, but I wanted to make this flower to look more interesting, like more in my style. So it's necessary that it should look like in a real life. It should just look pretty. So, oh, let's stitch the center of the flower. Or maybe we will do it next one. I will just show you which colors of beads I chose for the center. Initially, I found these beads. They are big, like it's size 6. The same brand that I was using for the white berries over here. So for the white berries, I was using Mill Hill beads size 6. They are just white color. And for the center of the flower, I'm thinking to use these beads. And I also have one more option. Let me show you. I recently bought those beads in Michael's. They may look even more pretty than this one. Let me know what you think, and we'll decide probably next time, because I see that I need to finish stitching the petals first, and then I will add beads, because in this place and in this place I have a petal and I need to stitch it first, and then I will add some beads. So I will experiment with this, and I will show you picture of two versions, and you can let me know how it's gonna look, if you like it or not. Or yeah, Erin says that it can be mixed together if you want. It will also look really nice. I will try all the versions. It doesn't take me like a lot of time to stitch this version only, this version only, and then mix it versions together. So it will be very fast, and it's easy to redo each time, especially with those big beads. So I will try. I will post it on Discord when I will be ready to share the picture of the finished petals and the central flood. So you will see it. You will definitely see it. Okay, I think it's enough for this live stream. I will let you go, and thank you so much for watching. I hope you will visit my next live stream. I'm planning to do it on Wednesday. Today I will create the live stream, so you will see where exactly it's going to be, and what time, especially in your location. And yeah, see you next time. Thank you so much for chatting with me, guys. Evan says, sounds good. Thanks, Nat. Have a great afternoon, everyone. Yeah. Bye, guys.